Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Welcome back to a new video. Today we're going to do something very different, something I've never done on this channel, and we're going to buy a car that has been in a wreck, and we're going to fix this car up, and then I'm going to give the car away because it just kind of happened this way. A friend of a friend in a restaurant I go to, the bartender said, you know, I got in a car accident. The car sat behind this building for 6 months while she went and bought a new car. And this thing's just been sitting there languishing. And I'll show you what it is in a minute. And it's a great car. I mean, it's a nice car. It's a trendy car, a car the young folks would love to have. But it's a wrecked car. But it's not bad damage. So I made a deal with her. And she could use the extra money. And frankly, I know somebody who could use a car. So why not put those two things together? And I made a deal with her, and I bought this car for $500. That's it, 500 bucks. And I'm gonna show it to you in a second, but it's been in a minor wreck, and we need to bring this thing back to life. And I need to make it presentable for this guy that I'm gonna give the car to, and you know, I don't wanna hand him a problem. So we're gonna fix this thing up and do it on the channel, and see if you guys like this kind of stuff. I could do this a lot if you like it, but this one, and frankly, just buy cars like this, fix them up, and give them away, not even flip them, which I think would be kind of a cool thing to do, and certainly fulfilling. Selfishly, I could use that fulfillment of doing something fun that I enjoy doing, but also doing something kind for somebody else. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Well, we're gonna go, and the first step, I've already bought brand new headlights, because one headlight's really bad, the other one was destroyed. I've got new grille, I've got a new interior piece, I've got it scheduled for detailing, but I've got a body guy showing up right now, a mobile auto body guy showing up right now to see if he can fix the hood, because the hood, it's a little pricey if I want to buy one online that's new or new condition, and then we'd have to paint it and everything else, and pretty soon it just doesn't make sense. But if we can fix this hood, then I can keep the cost down and reasonable, and we can put a little bit into the cosmetics of this thing, making it look really nice before we give it to him. So let's go check this thing out, meet the gentleman who's going to do the minimal body work, but to me it's major body work, but to this guy he says, nah, he can fix it. So that's awesome. So let's go look at this, and yes, this will be a wonderful, wonderful story. When it's all said and done, it's gonna be great, and I think you're gonna enjoy it, because we're just gonna give this dude the car, sign the pink slip over to him, and hand it to him. And he's not gonna get stuck with any taxes. I'll pay everything. Everything will be handled that way. So let's go and check this thing out. We are almost there. Oh, green light. We got a yellow light, and we got a Cybertruck. All right, let's go see that car. What is up?
What are you doing?
So I got a guy coming to fix that freaking hood on the Rolls Royce.
On the Rolls Royce? You're an idiot.
So I'm gonna, while he's fixing.
Gavin's creeping on you, pulling into the parking lot at 4 o'clock. Like, what kind of suspicious activities are you up to?
I'm coming to hang out, man. I'm gonna sit at the bar. Save me a spot, man. Looks crowded here.
Have fun.
All right. And,
we're just stalking you. Don't worry.
Awesome. All right, folks. Here it is. It is a 2005 Subaru Legacy 4-door. The headlight is in the back of the car. The battery's dead. I've got my charger here. We'll get this thing started, but that's the damage. Now I've already removed the grille and the headlight for this guy to make his life easier, but this is the damage to the car that he says he could probably fix, which will save me having to source this part, which is a pain in the neck. It's going to cost me the same as buying a hood, but save me the trouble of having to source and find it and wait probably weeks to end up getting it. That cross member needs to be pulled out a little bit, just a little bit, so that everything will line back up. And then this thing will go just fine. It drives amazing. I mean, it still drives amazing. It's probably like the most stable all-wheel drive cars. There he is. How's it going, man? Good. That's it. That's the Rolls Royce. So that's the dude. That was perfect timing, man. How's it going, man? Good. I don't want to freak you out. I'm Brad.
No, it's all good.
But I like to chronicle this before we give it to the guy. Well, check it out, dude. And the hood still latches, but only because it pushed everything back, right?
Yeah.
So, my buddy and I came out here with a freaking pipe wrench and tried to, but then we realized we're gonna do more damage than good because this isn't what we do. Let's see, I figured I'd hook a come along here, yank that sucker out, pop the headlight back in, but this ain't what I do. We didn't pop any hoses, any radiator damage.
It's close, but
Right?
it didn't do any damage.
Got real close. Uh-huh. Woo!
Well, you do have a little bit of damage back here. This is one of those sideways engines, so that you have a plastic valve cover. It's got a big hole in it.
Oh.
Yeah, look, you see it right here?
Yeah.
It's your timing belt in there. So it might leak a little oil.
What's up, bro? How's it going, man?
How you doing?
Good. This is Sam. We're gonna try to figure out how to
Great, dude.
bring this thing back alive, man.
Never told me the fucking story. That's
Yeah.
so good of you.
I'll probably end up into it way more than I should, but it'll be cool when it's running.
Alright, so your budget's fine. What we do, we'll unfold the hood. Here, 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 right? We want to pull here, up top here, mainly right here, and then of course this section here.
Yeah.
You have a bracket here that holds on your bumper. That's completely crushed out. I'm going to straighten this one because you want this guy to come up like this so it can meet the hood.
Yeah.
See what I'm talking about? And then this goes underneath your headlight. Your headlight basically mounts to this, and then it holds on your bumper. This bracket is bent as well.
Okay.
You could order those, but I'll straighten it, and if it's not enough, then I'll straighten it a little more. I don't see no big giant rips or tears in the bumper except for right here.
Yeah, I figure he can buff that out and wrap it. I found bumpers for pretty cheap if he wants to do that later, but
Bumpers are always cheap, depending on the car. The
Yeah.
most expensive bumper I saw was on an AMG Mercedes, and it was an older Mercedes.
Yeah.
It was like $3,000.
that's my gray car over there. Bumper on there is 15,000. Yeah.
$500, that's what I could do.
Let's go.
Straighten this bracket, this hood, just so we can be perfectly clear. I'm not gonna do like finishing work on the hood.
Yeah.
You know, the hood is not gonna be perfect, ready for paint. There's no bottom nose body filler, so on and so forth.
Nothing like that.
500 is gonna get the hood opening, closing, and it's gonna get these brackets straight. Your light's gonna be able to fit. It's not gonna guarantee you 100% on all your gaps. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's cheap,
go.
cheap, quick, and dirty. I'll shake
Love
your
you,
hand
dude.
on it.
Yeah, man. Oh yeah, I'll be in here. I'll just
And
go.
then once I'm about done, I'm gonna tear off the plastic piece and then grab the key from you, and then I'll see what's up with the air conditioner. If I can figure something out, maybe I'll get that fixed for you.
Yeah, and I'll pay you for it, dude. Absolutely.
It starts and runs, right?
Yeah, I just have to hook up the battery. Let me hook up the battery thing.
I'm gonna grab my come along chains and bars. And
Yeah, and I'll just go sit inside there,
There's a tree right there.
and I'll go across the street too.
There's a tree or a nearby pole.
Oh yeah, good idea. We should let me get it started, then we can probably pull it over. Let me see, find somewhere to hook this thing too. I can get you. I can pull it over there, and then we could probably use the trailer hitch on his Toyota.
What was that?
Probably use the trailer hitch on his Toyota.
That'd be awesome too.
Yeah.
It all depends on if somebody will get mad at the parking lot or block.
Oh no,
space.
these guys are my people.
Alright.
No one's gonna fuck with you at all.
What we can do is flip it around
Alright.
and pull the Toyota in front of it, or park it sideways, or see where that Toyota is. That'll be awesome because we got shade right there too.
Yeah, I'll go creep up on him and scare him out of the space. Let me get this thing started. So there's the old headlight and the old grill and all that.
Look at that real quick.
Let's get this guy started.
We use an older BMW, and the freaking headlight was a halogen headlight. It was
All right, so Sam's going to work on the car. He's got a tree over there that he can hook the come along to, and we'll say hello, and we'll get that thing squared away. It's going to be like $500, so it won't be in the car too much. 500, another couple hundred, 300 parts. I don't know. I'm gonna be into this thing a bit, but the car books for like $3,500 easily. So he'll get a car with a pink slip and not have to do anything to it at least, or just maintain it. All right, let's go sit down and have a pizza. Whew. I'm gonna have a cocktail, a diet cocktail. Here, say hi. This is the previous owner of the Rolls Royce. Fix up.
You're an idiot.
We were gonna use your truck to pull out that cross member, but I found a tree, so we're good. Cool. Figured between the tree or you, we didn't need the truck.
Yeah, no.
Just hope to come along to you.
Wait, I have to send you have to put the rat video and the mouse video in there too.
For sure. Oh yeah, there was a mouse in there.
There's a mouse in the trunk, Ash.
Running like a running like
scared
a
the shit out of me, and Brad's like a little girl.
Oh, I see him.
What the?
Oh, you're so fucking cute.
Okay, it's not that big, but it's so. I know you're scared. You scared me.
Larry won't care. Larry
Oh
will do shit.
my god! Just get out. Just go on.
Oh, you see him?
Yeah, he's good.
Oh, he's gone. Oh. Oh.
You are actively in this video.
Oh yeah, 100%.
They are going to. Yeah, that mouse, because mice can jump.
Yeah,
Well,
chased
that
after
rat
you
was the
or
size of a
after it.
Buick.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
you're
Chased
usual.
after
Yeah.
you.
1 hour later.
All right, let's go get a progress check. What I don't want to do is stand over a guy and drive him crazy while he's working on the car. Hey, what you doing to my car? Dude, it's already freaking amazing. Damn. Dude, you're a freaking artist.
Getting there. Come on, roll.
Dude, you got a pretty good gig, huh? You got talent.
You do it long enough.
Yeah. See? Do you want to buy it back?
No. It's going to a good cause.
It's going to a good cause.
Good cause.
1 hour later.
I don't know if that battery's any good either. I might need
He's
a...
running a little, not a little rough, a lot of rough.
Yeah, it was definitely rough earlier.
Is that up? Just normally.
Yeah?
Yeah, and then it wouldn't want to start. Kept cranking, then it finally went. So pay attention to...
Well, it's been sitting for 6 months.
Yeah, pay attention to these stuff. Alright, you're running about 500-600 RPM.
Yeah.
Just slightly, not much.
Yeah, it tries to do that.
Wants to die.
Yeah. What causes that? The ball bearings?
No?
Flux capacitor?
I couldn't tell if you were saying, like, what the fuck?
You're like, what the?
It's got decent mileage. Ooh, see?
Yeah. How much gas is in it?
Not a lot.
It's got shit gas, dude. It's
Run
probably
some
water.
Premium injector cleaner, octane booster. After it's all said and done, you know.
Yeah.
After it's buttoned down, it's almost ready to deliver. Put 60 to 120 miles on it. After 120 miles, the ECU is going to register every. How do you say that? The ECU is going to run. It's going to check like the catalytic converter, the O2 sensors. It's going to finish reading, you know, NOx sensor, the cam sensors, so on and so forth.
Yeah.
Right? And if a check engine light's going to come on, it's going to come on after 120 miles. Anywhere from 60 to 120.
Yeah.
And then that'll tell you if it's good with no check engine, it's good to go. And I would recommend just a tune-up for that.
Yep. And once I get the hood thing squared away, I'm not gonna be afraid driving it.
But if that's a big problem, it's going to give you a light.
Yep.
Yeah, it's see how it wants to shake and die up. Do these windows roll up?
Yeah.
All right, let's roll them up.
Yeah, the windows all work. Oh, here. So what do you think, dude? When you want to come back and what do you think of this shock?
Well, it's better, but it's still down.
It's still lower than this side, right? Oh, what do you think? Oh, it's kind of even, huh?
Well, it came up a lot.
Yeah.
It's still down a little and a little far forward.
All right,
I
then
think
let's.
a little air in the tire and drive it, you might bounce back.
Right.
Yeah.
And then what do we need?
Tire is low.
So we need these things.
Get some hood hinges.
Can you text me where I should buy them or whatever?
Yeah.
And then
I'll do you one better. Or we're gonna have to wait till Monday. Monday I'll call up.
All right.
And then I'll give you all my contacts.
All right, let's get that squared away so I can, because I'm gonna get these parts early in the week.
Yeah.
And then
Get some headlights. We can deal with this bumper. I'll look for some hinges. What else? The plastic, so it don't seem to be too bad. You got the plastic piece for the hood still. Once the grill goes on, that'll cover all of this.
Yep.
The headlight's gonna have, all the stuff up there.
Yeah. It's way better though, dude.
Yeah, look, you got room. You can put your hand here. There's room
Amazing.
here. Look, you got room here. It's actually solid.
Good. I mean, what a
It's
difference. Damn, dude.
It's on.
This
Look.
thing's gonna be
It's
gonna be awesome. Yeah, you can patch that little thing up.
Yeah, we'll patch
For
that
now.
guy up for now, and what else? That's it. I might just in case.
Yeah.
We'll see if they got a bracket.
Okay.
Because I did straighten it, but it's not perfect. I know we're not shooting for perfect, but it's a little bit better,
But dude, I trust you. The biggest thing about our relationship starting off is that you were honest up front.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't try to fuck me, which means I'm gonna trust you at
I
every
didn't
price.
ask you for $1.
You're amazing, dude. And you know
No.
what? It's hard to find people like you.
I did more than I said I was going to do.
You did more, and I'm gonna take care of you. We're gonna keep doing shit, and I'm not gonna question you on your price. What's great is you're gonna tell me what it is, and that's how much I'm gonna pay.
Look,
I'm not gonna grind you, dude.
the hood is straight.
Yeah.
There's no buckle here.
It's amazing, man.
It's straight here. It's straight here. It doesn't close all the way because all the shit's been, but the hood is straight.
So now I'm
The
so
sides
tied.
are a little dent.
I'm so emotionally tied to the outcome of that closing right. So whatever you got to do, let's get that closing right. I'll get these headlights.
Everything else lines up great.
Yeah, and I even got a new grill or a new interior piece for the center console because it's all busted. $42, dude. That whole center console is busted out.
It's not bad.
Yes, sir. Got it. All right, brother. Well, then let me know when you can come back and do the rest of the stuff. Fix that little timing thingy.
The next day.
There is the grill. There is the car. Let's see what we can do here. Hopefully this thing is the right one and it will fit perfectly. Then I could paint this thing up. I'll make it look like brand new. Just want to see if I can get it in there. Headlights will be in hopefully tomorrow. We'll get that thing done. All right, so it's a few days later and I got confirmation that we got a new hood. Even though I paid to fix that hood, I'm fine with it. It's because it's a GT hood with new hinges with the hood scoop, so the guy will love that. And the headlights were delayed, but now back on track, so they'll be here Wednesday. That's 2 days from now. And then I got the grill. It's in the trunk, and that's going to be interesting to get fixed and mounted, but Sam will figure that one out. And then the detailer's here, so now we're going to detail the thing and make it look good, even though it's wrecked still, and at least it'll look a lot better and start looking presentable, and we'll get to the place to where this thing starts to look like a real car again, and then we will give it away. All right, we are back. Another part came today, the dash, which was broken in that car. $65 on eBay. That thing is going back on the car, so we're getting stuff done. The car is getting detailed and it should be hopefully done, but man, this guy got the seats all squared away. It looked like she poured coffee all over the seats or something. Just let it sink in, but he was able to get the stains out. So this car is coming along great. Also got a hold of a hood, a GT hood with a scoop. Even though we fixed the hood, I said just do it. It's like $250. So if I can make this car look amazing, I have some questionability about the air conditioning repair because I want to make sure that's squared away. Then we have the guy gonna assemble everything tomorrow. The headlights will be here on Wednesday, and then we'll see how the detail looks. We still may need to do a little more, who knows. So let's go see how well he cleaned this thing up and assess how much more needs to get done. See if we can pop that little dash piece in real quick, then get to the reveal. All right, so this is the part that I replaced. See how it's broken up here? So let's see if we can get this thing installed easily. All right, that busted out piece. Now we got that. we're in business. Radio works. Air conditioning does not. It's okay. We're gonna get this thing squared away. Oh, it looks like he's even got the little Bluetooth or aux microphone there. All right, let's go ahead and toss this in the trunk of old parts. You know why you keep these old parts? Because you never know when you need parts from the parts. All right, well, let's throw everything in the trunk and move on to the next step, which is probably getting the new hood, getting that thing to finally close, getting the grill put in, and then the headlights, and then I'm gonna need definitely a better detail, but he did a great job. By the way, the guy charged me 60 bucks. I gave him 80, and this thing looked horrible before. I'll just put the pictures up on the screen right now. Let me get out of here and show you. The interior detail, I need to wash the outside, but there's the passenger side seat. You can look in the picture what it used to look like. This thing was really bad, so he did a good job. See you in the next portion of this video.
Several days later.
Oh, you know what we do need to do? 6 month plus old gas in this tank. So it has not been running that great. She says, yeah, that's how you get in there. All right, let's go drive it like this. The gas station is literally in the next parking lot over, so I don't have to go on the street too much. Risk life and limb. Throw some gas in this thing. I got my battery tender thing, so battery booster. So let's drive this thing. Goodbye, Challenger, and go put some gas in it. See if we can freshen up this fuel before it runs out too, while I'm doing all this moving around the parking lot. All right, fingers crossed, folks. This should be interesting. By the way, folks, it is a 5-speed manual transmission, all-wheel drive Subaru Legacy. So what made me want it was it's got a manual. What kid wouldn't benefit from owning and driving a manual in this day and age? All right, so now let's just oh, it's a little squeaky. I think it might need shocks in the back, because that's what's squeaking a lot. So this is gonna keep costing money, but it's gonna be worth it. When it's all said and done, this car will serve somebody for a very long time. By the way, y'all wanna know how many miles are on it? 164,000 miles. But it drives solid, other than a little slushy. Is that the word? Slushy in the back. Yeah, I think it's for sure shocks. Oh, I've got the turn. I had the turn. Gas station, here's how close we are. All right. Now let's pull up behind this lady in her Porsche and ask her to borrow $10 for gas. What do you think? I'll show you guys the car while we're here, filling it up. So we will get this hood tomorrow. I'm thinking about some wheels, definitely the shocks. Look how low that's riding back there. We will bring this thing back to life. Lose the front license plate, buff out that. So this is just after the car wash. This was way worse. Buff that out. That's why it's going to need a more in-depth detail for sure. The hood's going to have a hood scoop on it, kind of like the GT. And then I could probably repaint those mirrors myself. And should we leave on these racks or take them off? That is something I got to decide. Part of me thinks nobody has the key for this, so part of me thinks these are never coming off. So they may stay on there. I don't think they'll come off otherwise. So, all right, 35 bucks. We're not going to put a lot in this thing today, but that will at least get this thing to and from all the shops, and not sitting there with a full tank of gas and potentially catch on fire and burst into flames. So until this thing's squared away and sorted, just err on the side of caution. Now let's go see if they've got any kind of fuel additive that we can put in here. All right, mobile mechanic. All right, what are we gonna put in here? What's this? Injector cleaner. I'm sure this stuff is completely not for real, but we're gonna put it in there anyways, see if we can blow the engine up. And this is where you guys can go in the comments and tell me that I just did something really, really bad. I shouldn't have done this, so it's just totally cool. Alright, there we go. Drink it up. Drink it up. It's been sitting for so long. I figure anything can help.
The next day.
All right, now, yesterday I charged the battery, put gas in the car, and now I want to find out, had it at least washed and the interior scrubbed, put the new dash in, hood's on the way, headlights will be here today. What I want to find out right now is, I tightened up the battery terminal, because the thing was dead every single time I came to it, and I don't know if I need a new battery for this thing, which is another $100 or so. So let's see first if we've got juice. Oh my. Let's see if this thing starts. The power locks do not work. Let's see if this thing starts after sitting overnight. If so, I don't need a battery. Lights are on the dash. Oh, this could be... I don't need a battery. Yes. Success. I ordered a new gear shift knob. Yeah, that looks like it's going to be easy to replace, because that will add some aesthetics. So that's it. It's coming together. Coming together. Still no check engine lights. Thing's running great. No more idle issues. When I would hit the gas and it would come down, it would choke.
The next day.
And Sam got a hood. Look at that. On the Mustang, dude. You're a trooper, man.
Fucking crazy.
You don't mess around.
No.
Oh, that's great.
I think they kind of destroyed it though, but it's cool.
Destroyed your car?
Yep, we call it the work stink.
Oh. Oh.
Blanket, but the blanket went in.
I know a good guy, a good body guy. I know. So I was able to tighten up the battery posts, and this thing freaking is perfect now. It's crazy. Starts up, and I put good gas in it, and some octane boost. Thing doesn't idle weird anymore. So you see why I was trapped in fixing that one, because the only ones I found were on the East Coast.
I mean, yeah, we straightened her out. Look at how straight it is. But
Yeah.
you still got to finish it.
Yeah, no, you're right, dude. This
This one's silver already.
and it's got the hood scoop in it.
It's got a beam compared to all the,
Oh, yeah.
way better. It
Hell
was
yeah, dude.
$300, but it was well worth it.
Yeah.
It's $500 just to paint. You're gonna spend $500 to paint that.
Right? Yeah, no, it's got the hood scoop too, so it makes it look like the GT,
Yeah.
which is awesome.
Some hinges.
Hallelujah. Those damn hinges, dude. Oh, what the hell's that?
Yeah. I paid a little more extra for the hood. Paid less for these though. This was the bracket I was telling you about. This is $30.
Oh,
This one is going to guarantee me I don't have to mess with that one anymore. I straightened that one out.
Because the grill. See,
Yeah.
check this out, dude. This.
Perfect, but I have a hard
So that's
time.
the new grill. Well, used grill.
I have a hard time getting shit done that's kind of like half-ass. I mean, I'm all about half-assing shit, but not to that point, you know?
Yeah. So like this lined up. Huh? It's soon, dude. Soon. But this side, I couldn't figure out how in the fuck will that line up. You know? That bracket will make it line up, right?
Goes up.
Well, you can make it line up.
Yep.
And put that on.
Went through my windshield.
$5 cabinet, dude, cost me $400. Can't believe it's raining, dude.
Yeah, I'm not scared of a little weather.
Yeah.
I've worked in way worse conditions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully it'll pass fast. It's supposed to come in and come out. If you hit by lightning, don't worry, dude.
All right.
I'll find someone else on Craigslist. Just kidding. We'll revive you.
A few moments later.
Look at that!
I'm in my nice work, so I'm not getting out in the rain.
I don't blame you. Thank you so much. Please drive careful on the way home. Please drive safe.
Okay, I love you.
All right, love you too. All right, we got headlights. Look at that. That's my daughter. That's Sam. Sam Kendall. Kendall Sam.
You're very welcome. It's a badass car.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm about that life.
You're about that life.
Yeah.
Dang, dude.
Honestly, anybody else, I would have sent your money back yesterday and not deal with the bullshit.
I'm gonna take care of you,
Such
dude.
a cool car guy. I'm
Yeah.
doing it for a good reason. So I was like, alright, it's cool.
Yeah, I appreciate you, dude.
Definitely. This is the other bracket. kind of like houses in the headlight too.
Yeah.
And then the bumper clicks into it and lines up everything. While everything's off, I might get a dolly and hammer and tap this a little bit straighter. Now everything's off, you can see the bulge.
Yeah.
See the bulge?
Mm-hmm. Yep, little bulge. And this thing's not that bad. It's just,
No, I totally forgot about that until you just said that.
but it's very, very small, thank God.
1 hour later.
Oh my God. Oh my God, it starts to look like a car. Sam, you're a freaking genius. Look at that. I couldn't believe it.
Not even the best part.
Holy moly. The girl that used to own it's the redhead at the bar.
Yeah, she told me.
Yeah, so she's gonna, I asked her, so you want to trade it for your Camry?
Not even the best part. This is the best part.
Oh God, I never thought I'd see that again. Look at that.
Just gotta bolt a couple more things down.
Yep,
Almost there.
unbelievable. I like the little hood scoop too. That's cool.
It's way better.
It's way better, dude. Because it's already got the wing, and I was looking at a lot of them online, they didn't have the wings. So this has the wing, but didn't have the hood scoop, so now it kind of
Yeah,
sets it off, you know? Thank God those headlights were the right headlights. I was like, shit. Because, you know, you order parts, and this was that 2004, 2005 year where shit changed.
yeah.
Unreal. Amazing, dude. And you think the grill's going to bolt in?
Yeah, the grill will bolt in.
Then this thing's going to look
mess
good.
with the bumper and trying to get it to bounce back. I actually overpulled.
Huh?
In the center, I overpulled.
You overpulled?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You need a sledgehammer?
I got it.
You want me to rear end your Mustang?
Didn't
Straighten it
didn't
out.
overpull it that much. Just the mallet was done.
Yeah.
Yeah. Didn't need any kind of brute force.
Dude, this is amazing. Well,
Did the AC work before the accident?
no, she said there was some part that she needed. She said she did replace something, compressor or something, but
Okay, so she replaced the compressor.
she may. I don't know if she knows what she did when she said stuff. You know what I mean?
Okay.
One, can I get a Red Bull? Whatever Red Bull he got last time.
Yeah.
And then two, do you remember what they said was wrong with the AC?
I did. So I did the fan. Like I replaced the fan, and then I think my brother said it sounds like the blower motor or the cooling, something that cools it. Because I pulled the whole dash out myself, and then replaced. It's a brand new like fan unit that's in there. That's new.
I had to climb over the bar, but I got that shit, dude. She's slammed with a bunch of Real Housewives of Orange County, so
Oh shit.
here you go.
Thank you.
Yeah.
1 hour later.
All right, he said to come take a look. Looks like it might be done, folks. Whew, this project is something else. Way over budget. Oh my God, you are like, we're gonna be Pimp My Ride next. We're gonna start a TV show, brother. Look at this thing, looks like a car.
We got one gap I'm not happy about, but I figured maybe it's good enough. I mean,
Which one?
We were shooting for, we got more than what we were shooting for.
Dude, compared to what it was,
Yeah, and
trust me, and this thing's been through hell and back. So,
yeah, I knew you.
oh, just the front? You're just, that little area? Honestly, that's nothing, dude.
About this, like 1 inch space here.
You got the grill mounted in there?
You see the gap?
Yeah.
Gap, and then you see this gap.
Yeah, no, I
Maybe
saw
an
that,
eighth
but
of an inch.
honestly,
But the bumper seems kind of smooshed there. Oh, the grill you got broke.
are you serious?
Yes.
But it still works?
I got it in, but
Is it gonna fly out when I hit a bump? It's $42.
the ones I was looking at were like 160.
Oh, no kidding.
Okay, you see this guy?
Yes.
Holds down to the bumper. Okay, you see the grill?
Yeah.
Kind of like overlaps. Over here we don't have that.
Yeah.
We just got straight bumper.
Yeah.
So I used the last good clip we had to secure the grill from here,
Okay.
and I just went with a regular bolt to the.
So it's
bumper
good.
here. Yeah.
So it ain't coming out. Job done. It's got headlights. It's got blinkers. The hood closes. It looks like a car again.
Yeah, we don't have a 2-foot gap between the fenders.
Right.
Your parts, I don't think any of them are good.
Oh, the old ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Any of them good. Once I put the plastic air intake screw back in, that's all set and done.
Right on.
Now I can check out the AC now that this is done. And then I'll go grab some stuff to touch up the timing belt cover, because this has a timing belt, not
Yeah.
a timing chain.
Oh, it does.
Yeah. And then that's it.
Right on, brother. Dude, it's a million times better. Million.
Well,
Wait, it's a
almost
billion times better.
perfect. Yes, but it's almost perfect.
Yeah,
Almost.
it is. And you know what? Like I said, I don't need to be perfect. It's going to get around. It's going to do a good job. And,
Yeah,
you know.
you were going to leave that hood, huh?
Yeah.
You weren't even going to try to paint it.
No, I was
finish
gonna,
it.
Nah, I was gonna roll. It's driving good. I think if I can get the AC to blow cold,
That's it.
he'll have a good car. You know.
Yeah.
Because
Looking at your clutch fluid, the clutch fluid looks good. Maybe
Yeah?
you gotta just drive it.
yeah.
The next day.
All right, it's daylight now. I'm not sure if I was able to get the finished pictures last night, but here you all go. The front end is done. It's not perfect. Definitely gonna have to re-detail it. Probably have that hood buffed out and stuff, but it is back together and looking good. Not perfect because that bumper was messed up, but I'm gonna touch up the grill and a few little spots where the paint's messed up from that used hood. Bring this thing together. What's up? What do you think of your old car? All right, we are at the car wash. Haven't been to one of these in a long time. I love these things. Anyways, we're gonna spray this thing down. We're gonna spray down the engine compartment. So I've got some Meguiar's, what is it, hyper spray or whatever, that's gonna make that engine compartment super clean and look good. And overall, this thing's coming together. A couple dents in the hood. Nothing we can do about that. I mean, it's not perfect, but it is gonna be drivable. And I also am gonna try to source the part for that little tow hitch or whatever the hell that is area there. But overall, she's coming together. Drives really good. Just I think I need struts in the back, so let's see if we can get some money in this thing. There she is. As clean as she's gonna get today. Now I'm gonna go drive the water spots off of this thing. And then Sam's gonna show up and hopefully fix the AC. And then we gotta work out the struts. And the back door I'm gonna try to do myself. Then I'm gonna do some cosmetics on this thing, some touching up of some of the areas where paint was peeling. Get that straightened out, easy, sand it down, repaint, mask it off. Same here, might do the mirrors, both mirrors in black. I think it'll look better. And then put some $10,000 wheels on this thing. I'm just kidding. And then get the touch-up paint, touch up all the little specks that are scratched here, which I can do that myself. And then we'll give this thing to the kid and hopefully reveal his shock and awe at getting a car sorted out that he can drive while he's in college. All right, let's go. All right, so this stuff is supposed to be pretty damn amazing, or I just fell for an ad. Either way, I'm gonna try to at least bring back some of this plastic, make this thing look better. And if you think I'm doing something really stupid right now, feel free to comment, but I'm gonna try to make this thing at least look good. Dude's gonna kill me for getting everything greasy, but let's see here. Just the other stuff back here. Let it sit in. All the hoses. Everything look good. And yeah, I'm only the guy wearing a sport coat, working on a car in the parking lot. That's me. All right, let's get some of this stuff. Just clean this guy up. But we'll come back and do the rest of this after he tears this apart for the air conditioning. But the compressor is fine. Figured that out last night, and everything else is solid. He did fix this, the timing belt cover. Some Permatex, because taking this thing apart would have blown my budget, but that will last forever. And we're golden. Look at how clean that thing looks. What a difference. Look at that, folks. And that's just a quick run over. I can get in there and really detail the hell out of it. Oof. Yeah, that's nice. Alright. Alright. Let's go park it. He's going to be here in a few minutes. And we'll finish the AC.
The next day.
We have two brand new rear struts. This was an unexpected expense, but one that was necessary. So we are going to get those. It's a never-ending story. What do you think of that engine detail, huh?
Shiny.
Shiny, right?
Yep.
Fucking struts.
We lost minimum coolant, so I'm not gonna need any corner or anything plugged off.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, it's still holding some?
I didn't take the whole radiator out. It was a little harder not to, but I saved some money on some coolant.
Nice. So is the new one in already?
Yep.
Is it holding?
We don't know yet. We gotta feel it.
Oh, the shit's in the car. Yeah.
So we'll empty out that one. It's probably not enough, but we'll empty out that one.
Oh, did you tighten that up?
Nope.
It was loose earlier. Now it's all tight. Gremlins, dude.
Yeah.
Gremlins.
Almost there.
Yeah, I drove it today, and the back is just squirrely, so I figured. And
Before I put these on, I'm gonna drive it just to confirm.
Yes, good idea.
I don't want to put those on and that not being a problem.
Right.
For sure.
I mean, you gotta admit, you know cars better than me, but for 170,000 miles, it sounds good,
I think it's pretty amazing.
right? Man, some of these cars are ticking, knocking. This thing sounds smooth. I drove it today, probably 15 miles, and other than the squishy back, this thing just rolled.
The next day.
Wrong struts?
No, they're good. The guy says we don't need that tool though, huh?
That's what he said. We need that tool. Oh, I love filming the problems. People like to watch the problems, the obstacles.
Here's the problem, right? So put this guy in. That's in place. Do you see where I need this to line up with this?
Yeah.
So I need to compress this to get it here. That's why I couldn't get the fucking bolt out once I got the nut off. But the impact wasn't working either. The breaker bar wasn't working either.
Oh my God.
I had to use the old heat juice, like Western said. See?
Wow. You sit right next to the gas tank too, so that's pretty fun. Listen for the
It's the
explosion.
magic combination.
Yeah. Yeah? Did it?
Worked though. Got the motherfucker out.
Unreal, dude. All right, the struts are on. Now we're gonna see if this ride height is straightened out, because it was sagging. Way better. Yeah. Yeah, it was a low rider. It was a low rider before. Now that looks normal. Look at that. The front is level with the back. What a concept, folks. Now that finishes it off. Just a couple things. Make an extra key, change the oil, get a smog, do the cosmetics. I'm going to touch up all the little scratches. I'm going to fix this, and then I'm going to get a key made for this, or get these. I don't know. Leave them on, take them off. I'm not sure yet. I'm going to fix this paint on the hood, retouch up the bumper. I got the tow hitch cover coming from eBay for $23 or $29, whatever the hell it is. new headlights. I'm going to touch up that with some matching paint. And then the mirrors, this one for sure. This one's okay, and then we will be done. Oh, I've got new seat covers coming for the Subaru. Hopefully they fit and look good. I got a new shift knob, and this thing will be ready to go. Still going to squeak a little bit, but at least it rides right. So
The next day.
all right, folks, we are on the cusp of revealing this and giving it as a gift to a dear friend and a gentleman in need of a car. And this is almost done. Just a few things, little cosmetics. So we've already done, let me just review what we've done already. So the whole front end has been fixed, not perfectly. Did not buy a new bumper. A new bumper would certainly straighten out that little area right there. And he was straightening out the fender. We're going to repaint that a little bit today. I'm going to try to repaint this scoop. Got this GT hood. Nothing I can do about these little dings because this is a double layered hood. But down the road, if he wants to solve that, he can bang that out somehow, I'm sure. But just wasn't going to fit into the whole project. I've got the new tow hook cover coming in a couple days. But I'm going to give him the car before that anyways. And overall, everything else is good. Got the interior great. Got some really nice seat covers coming. These seats are kind of worn out. And the air conditioning works. Got a new gear shift. I'm going to try to get that on today if I can. And the new dash is in. Got most of the locks working. The door, I think it's this door. This door has a piece that has to be replaced for it to open. That's coming tomorrow, I believe. So a few things will be getting done after we give him the car, but we wanted to get this thing to him today because we can't hide it from him because it's coming over anyways. And overall, this thing has been squared away really nice. New struts in the back, so the suspension's good now. Greased up all the bushings so it doesn't squeak like crazy. And then I'm going to fix this. Everything else is perfect except this, and that just takes away. And I'd like to try to just paint that mirror. So I got some sandpaper to go ahead and knock that out. So get all that done and we'll be able to give him the car hopefully this afternoon.
A few moments later.
Alright, let's do some peeling. See how this came out. See if I messed up the door. Eesh. Look at that. Spectacular. Alright, let's do this next. Okay, this one I worry is not going to be that great, but again, it'll be better than it was. Yeah, it looks a lot better. Looks way better. Just driving down the road, it's going to look better. Much better. Wow. I'm impressed. Alright, this one's probably going to be kind of, oh, it's not bad. I'm going to sand it just a little bit and blend it. That's not bad. It's definitely a line there, but not much I could do to make that look great. Make sure these brand new headlights didn't get screwed up. Well, let's see how this front grille came out. Alright, now let's reveal the logo. And we'll touch up these little spots from the accident. Look at that. I masked it off good. Alright. 1,000,000 times better. There we go. 1,000,000 times better. Let's close that hood and get a look. Yep. Much better. This thing came out great, folks. What do you think? All in all, for a 20-year-old car, it's dirty right now. I'm going to go wash it again and then touch up any little extra spots I find with the touch-up paint. Those are coming out good. And we'll get this thing over to him hopefully today. New tires. This thing's good to go. All right, he's here. I gotta go down and get the car, come back, and we're gonna surprise him now. This is gonna be awesome. He has no clue. He literally asked me because he knew that the car was available, but I just told him couldn't work it out. I tried, dude. Couldn't work it out, sorry. But too much work, needed too much work, and blah, blah, blah. So it's worked out. So I'm gonna go pull that thing in the driveway, and we are going to hand him the pink slip and catch his reaction.
Which door does he? Just take the front.
All right, folks, so you will not believe this. And this is a tough way to end this video. But we gave him the car. And he was excited. And he was emotional. And it was an amazing reveal. And he even accepted the car. And we were good. Gave him the pink slip. And I felt like mission accomplished. And everything was going great. Couldn't have been better. And then after about a week and a half, left the car at the house, said he had to deal with some family stuff, and he ultimately decided that he could not accept the car. And for familial political reasons, he had to make a decision not to take the car. And I understand and I respect his reasons, but it's frustrating because this was 3 weeks of just going through this complete rehabilitation of this car and wanting to do this awesome kid a solid. And he's such a good friend to Kendall and just a great guy, but he said he can't accept it. And for very humble and respectful reasons for himself and his family, he just couldn't do it. And I understand why. And you know, in the fantastical discussions we had, he felt like, you know, if a car was to fall in his lap, he was good with that, because I had briefly mentioned this thing being available, and you know, a month before. So of course that was in the ether, like what if? And when reality kicked in, his family's got him a car, and he's going to be fine. He's going to get the car from them, and it's going to be okay. But I now am the proud owner of a 2005 Subaru Legacy 4-door with a GT hood, with new struts, air conditioning, and a fixed timing belt cover, and condenser, and full detail, and new dash, and all the stuff that we did. And it's just, believe me, my brain hurts thinking about it. So what do I do now? And you know, honestly, he could have taken the car and just sold it, and he's like, I'm not going to do that to you. And it's just such a awesome kid, awesome guy. And in another world, it would have been a perfect scenario for him. But with everything else going on, it just was going to create more problems than solutions for him. And I completely understand why. So he's going to move forward and go a different direction. And I now have this car. So what do I do with this thing? I'm a couple $1,000s into it. It's worth maybe $2,500 to $3,000 on a good day, and I know it's a solid car. I know it runs great. I know the history of it. I think I need to give it away. So my thought is to give it away to somebody in need of a car. That was my original plan. So rather than put up and sell it and just get all my money back, which I went way outside of budget on this thing, is let's just give it away to somebody who needs a car. So what I need is, if you have somebody in California, in Southern California, or somebody willing to come to Southern California who is in need, and I mean somebody with a real life challenge, that a car that runs, it's a 5-speed manual transmission, keep that in mind, but a car that runs, that would get them from point A to point B and solve a massive problem in their life, I want you to email me at ocmotivator.com. Now, here's the deal. You don't have to buy any merch, but should you? Absolutely you should. Support the channel. Go to ocmotivator.com. buy a hat, buy a shirt, but that's not how you enter. I want you to email me, ocmotivator@gmail.com, and give me the breakdown and story. And with all the stories that I get, I will pick one, and I will pick one either myself or I will draw out of a hat, and I will likely just give this car to that person. And I would love to film it because I think you all deserve to have the reveal, the outcome that you thought you were going to get with this video. And certainly I would love to be able to post it because I can't post the other one for privacy reasons. It wouldn't help him and it would just cause more problems for him. So he's not going to be in this video. So bottom line is, email me, let me know. Also, yes, you can go to patreon.com/OC Motivator and you can sign up for coaching, one-on-one, group coaching, support. I can help you with your lives, and it's very cheap, very inexpensive, and I made it that way because I don't want to cater just to people with money. I want to cater to people who actually can benefit from this, and just check it out. But none of that you have to do. You don't have to do any of that. Just send me an email, give me a story. And if somebody with a tough enough story comes up and I can help solve their problem, then they can be the proud owner of a 2005 Subaru Legacy 4-door, which is not perfect, but it drives good and it will get them to and from where they need to go. So please like, subscribe, comment, and sorry this thing didn't end the way you or I thought it would end. I never thought I'd be able to ever post this video, but I shot it anyways. And now today, after the final resolution, here I am, and it's posted. And while it may not get a lot of views, at the very least, maybe somebody will come out of this thing benefiting and end up with a really cool little car that runs great. So with that, everybody, like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.